When Erica Mena dropped the nastiest, dirtiest bombshell of 2025, she muttered, "Yandy, who really thought I was going to stay silent?" She wasn't only revealing lies, she was also asserting that Mendeecees, not Safari, was the father of her child. We were discussing Yandy's marriage, her so-called king, her man, and everything one night when all of a sudden Erica's baby daddy appeared. What the devil is going on? They attempted to bury the DNA test, but Erica said they burned it, so she left. "I knew that baby didn't look like Safari, and this isn't reality TV anymore. This is war," claimed hush money, late-night visits, maternity ward lockdowns, and even the producers were unable to handle this problem. So consider if Erica is telling the truth, how long Mendeecees has been lying, and why the baby looks much like him if she is lying. Stay locked in, because what's going to happen next will ruin families, expose producers, and completely change the course of events. Let's go back in time, because this wasn't simply Erica sharing a mysterious picture of her baby's face, labeling it his real father knows who he is. No, this is about a DNA test that supposedly disappeared before the findings were released, private planes, sealed dressing rooms, and covered reunions in Atlanta. Ever went public, let's discuss the true issue underlying this insanity. Erica Mena, who is notorious for her violent breakups, reality show outbursts, and striking her co-stars in the face, has now transformed her disarray in a new path directly into Yandy Smith's house, where her weapon is a baby, according to insiders. Yes, we have him. Erica has been implying for months that her baby has nothing to do with Safari, but everyone assumed that following their breakup, Erica remained quiet for a reason. She was waiting and taking photos of hospital records, Uber logs, and according to an anonymous Love and Hip Hop employee, even voice recordings of Mendeecees asking, "What? Is that child truly mine?" Take that in. According to reports, Erica and Mendeecees had a private meal in 2023, and it wasn't an accident. Producers reportedly turned off cameras for 2 hours as Mona Scott was grinning behind the scenes while filming a crossover reunion special. No explanation was given, and 2 hours later, Erica was spotted wearing a hoodie and exiting Mendeecees' hotel floor. And shades, he emerged 10 minutes later wearing the same attire as before, but his shirt was now inside out. This may be a coincidence or a cover-up. Yandy said she was unaware of anything going on, but then she began posting dubious Instagram stories, discussing those who smile in your face while sleeping with your mistakes are not trustworthy. It turns out that the actual dagger was intended for Erica, even though everyone assumed she was coming for Chrissy or Cambella. Hold on, things get worse. Erica claims that she did the initial DNA test at a private Miami facility, not just any walk-in lab. We're talking about one of those upscale Beverly Hills-style clinics where they give you cucumber water as they wreck your life. She says the findings showed that Mendeecees was the father, but before she could make her public, a factory worker phoned. We're talking about the breakdown of a whole Black reality royalty marriage, and they supposedly gave her $75,000 to keep quiet and settle it quietly. "Girl, $75K for a secret like this," Erica remarked. Purchased previously, but not now. She wasn't playing around. She moved directly to her attorney, who apparently sent the producers a demand letter asking for the public release of the original DNA evidence. The lab indicated they never received the DNA samples when the second bomb went off. How did that happen? You're telling me that 2 people came in for testing, left their samples, and the results came back, and now you lost the files? No, someone deleted that proof, and here's the twist. Erica alleges Yandy was the one who pulled the strings to make the test vanish. She says Yandy dispatched a member of her public relations team to deal with it, and the lab's website went down for 48 hours as a result. The doctor who conducted the test was abruptly on vacation in Spain, and the maintenance staff changed their phone numbers. You still think this is minor drama? We're talking about serious reputation control, covert bribery, and a baby caught in the middle. In the midst of a controversy that is set to blow up on every American television, let's talk about the baby, since this isn't just chatter. Several bloggers have already compared Erica's and Men's baby side by side. Yo, that baby got Mendeecees' whole face and ain't got not one safari feature. Supporters are commenting in the comments section, referring to the boy's nose, smile, and even his not even a passive-aggressive statement about fatherhood. Insiders claim that he is aware of this, and he has reportedly been new since Erica informed him. He immediately requested a paternity test when she became pregnant, and when the results were ambiguous, he allegedly withdrew all financial support and disappeared from public appearances. Canceled because, damn it, he didn't want to be engaged in something he didn't sign up for. However, this is where things go wrong because Yandy's response is unexpected. You would think that a lady would stand up for her husband. All right, not this time. Yandy didn't deny it when Erica went live and alluded to the baby turmoil. Instead, she yelled loudly during the entire 15-minute Instagram live, pacing back and forth and ripping off her lashes while shouting, "You're a jerk, Erica. Emily, you destroyed my family." She never said, "Men didn't do it." She never once said, "The baby isn't his." The voice broke like glass as she screamed into the phone, "You trifling Erica, you ruined my family." But what really threw the internet into a frenzy was the quiet that followed her scream. The collapse in her eyes, which was more than simply fury, was what caused cardiac arrest. It was the terror of a woman who realized her husband might have gone out again, but this time with someone who brought receipts and the sites had already grabbed the video, cropped it, and slapped it with captions like "Yandy breaks down, admits marriage, is in shambles over DNA drama. Erica Mana goes for Mendeecees only minutes after Yandy went live." A Twitter user shared images of purported text messages between Mendeecees and Erica, in which the guy stated, "You know this changes everything if he mine." After being accused of ghosting after the baby news, "We must speak." "Yandy can't know not yet," said another message. Additionally, the timestamps coincided 2 weeks before to the baby's birth. "God gives his strongest soldiers his toughest battles," Yandy wrote. Statements such as this was a full-on exposure, not a drama, and her life wasn't falling apart. Campaign, and Erica was leading it like a woman with nothing left to lose. Then, an unknown source posing as a love and hip-hop field producer blasted out a blast email to Instagram that almost caused the platform to crash. Some media sources featured security camera footage from a posh Atlanta hotel lobby. Mendeecees and his assistant can be seen arriving, and 20 minutes later, Erica can be seen. This was not B-roll or raw behind-the-scenes footage. Erica stays in the penthouse level for 6 hours while wearing a blonde wig and an oversized sweatshirt, doing everything she can to avoid being filmed. To be clear, this wasn't old footage. The timestamp was 6 weeks prior to the Erica shared a photo from a secret station on her Instagram story with the message, "Sometimes you got to disappear to find peace or truth," and the baby was born on the same trip. While Erica was hurling digital grenades, Mendes remained silent and only posted a silent Instagram story with a black screen and a solitary remark that read, "Child, this isn't peace, this is war." A genuine guy handles his public opinion was deteriorating, and the comment sections resembled virtual battlegrounds. One fan said, "You all always blaming the woman if Mendeecees stayed. Business in private, that's cute, but whose business, sir?" Another person replied, "Why would Erica lie when she had everything to lose? She could have chosen anyone, but she chose him. Come on now. Loyal, this wouldn't be happening." Others expressed uncertainty, stating that Erica's history of stunts makes it difficult to distinguish between reality TV gimmick and genuine content. However, this time, it's more than just words. There is a baby, and that baby is already an unnamed nurse from the hospital where the baby was born made headlines after purportedly contacting a gossip blog and claiming that Erica told the staff that the kid's birth certificate did not include the father's name. Okay, but first, I need to verify something. According to another insider, guys arrived to the hospital parking lot but never entered. Instead, they waited for 45 minutes, walked back and forth, and then departed. Because he was afraid Yandy's family had previously learned that you can't make this stuff up, Yandy's team went into overdrive to minimize damage, and her PR manager issued a scathing statement from Yandy Smith-Harris. Would not comment on unfounded accusations intended to harm her family, but according to certain sources, Yandy contacted Mona Scott Young right away and demanded that specific scenes involving Erica be removed. This ain't even the first time Mendeecees stepped out on Yandy. He got sloppy, I've been said it now the truth, claimed Samantha, Mendeecees' ex-girlfriend, who abruptly joined the chaos with a sloppy little Instagram live of her own. Samantha then revealed the shocking information. Mendeecees had phoned her the previous year to ask if they could go back in time, and she wouldn't be shocked if there were more than one. A missing DNA test security film, an ex-girlfriend spilling tea, and Erica saying Mendeecees is the father of her kid, Yandy, are all examples of the current situation and what it means to be a secret baby. Infant whose paternity hasn't been publicly proven yet, and guess who's still relaxing as if nothing's wrong? That man shared a photo of himself at a Miami pool party with models. Some of you'll need my not marriage. Sir. However, let's not lose sight of the fact that this controversy has the potential to destroy the entire love relationship and hip-hop brand, since rumors have it that Erica has already agreed to a contract for a special broadcast paternity show called Whose Baby Is It Anyway? In addition, she wants to perform live for an audience. According to reports, Mona is refusing to air it since it would be exploitative and unethical. But one of the executive producers purportedly disagrees and is holding the envelope with Erica on one side and Mendeecees on the other, attempting to sell it to Zeus or Baked Plus because, let's face it, in this new age of viral content, chaos sells better than truth, and Erica is selling it like crazy. She even updated her Instagram bio to unbothered, unrepentant, and in response to a fan's comment that this too shall pass, she hit back saying, "It won't pass until the truth comes out, and trust me, it's coming." Suddenly, Erica had widespread online attention. 3 words were all that was needed to transform a messy controversy into a media inferno, and that's exactly what happened. The claimed court was the first to leak. According to documents a well-known gossip website claimed to have obtained, Erica had formally petitioned for paternity tests in Fulton County Court against Mendeecees Harris and under the supposed father. Oh yes, his whole name, legal spelling, and birthday. According to an insider, the judge ordered a private lab to do a clandestine DNA test without any cameras, media, or distractions, but you already know that. It was impossible for someone to remain silent because the lab results were leaked less than 24 hours later. To be clear, Erica, Mendeecees, and Yandy did not post the results. Rather, they were posted. The lab report was shared by a close family friend who obviously wanted to see the world, captioning it, "Sometimes silence ain't strength, it's guilt." And then, boom, that paper said the likelihood of paternity is 99 in strong black text. For those in the back, let me reiterate that 92% of the internet didn't just respond. It crashed Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and even Facebook. Aunties were shocked by the memes that were going viral and the videos that fans were sewing together about loyalty and king conduct from Yandy's previous videos. While the fans cheered, wept, and took sides, Yandy disappeared, no updates, no stories, no cryptic tweets. And then came the bomb that nobody saw coming. Erica entered the court slowly, as if she were in an episode of Scandal. According to several sources, Mendeecees received an official notification from Yandy's attorneys asking for a temporary legal separation, alleging emotional pain, humiliation, and irreparable harm. This isn't just a mess anymore, it's a full-blown reality TV earthquake. But wait, it gets even more twisted because Mendeecees is now retaliating, citing a leaked email between a network producer and his staff that claims that Erica claims that he played the Ross Geller card when he responded. "This ain't no scandal. We were on a break. I ain't cheat. I ain't hide nothing." The kid was conceived while he and Yandy were on vacation. Knew what it was, but if that's the case, why lie to Yandy, conceal the hospital stay, and tell Erica that we need to discuss if the kid is mine? The fans aren't buying that we were on vacation justification. Nah, you weren't on a break when you were uploading anniversary images talking about forever my queen foe. One commenter wrote beneath Mendeecees' post, "You weren't on a break, you were just careless." In the meantime, Erica is living out her best villain origin story, giving quotes, doing interviews, and even appearing on a podcast in which she stated, "I didn't ruin their family, it's not done yet though," as VH1 is now in a panic, according to many insiders, and this includes half of the cast, 2 producers, and Mona herself. There are speculations that Mona is planning a relaunch with a brand new cast, a new city, and no Yandy, Erica, or Mendeecees. They met and said, if they want to act like children, we'll treat them like children. They have previously replaced greater stars. People are uploading side-by-side photos of the baby, and Mendeecees talking about how he has his entire face down to the hairline. And some are even referring to the baby as lilies on social media as all of this is happening. When someone asked about the drama during his Instagram live, Jim Jones shook his head and said, "You know who else just entered the chat?" Twitter users are so rude, stated, "Men's Wilden man, that's all I have to say. That's all it took." And now the entire Dipset section of the internet is making fun of Mendeecees as if he didn't win the Super Bowl. Even Mama Jones. I always advise Yandy to keep your eyes open because guys grow weak, but women will rock your whole world, the commenter wrote on Facebook. You can't make this up if you tried, but beyond the drama, there's more to this than just embarrassment. If the paternity test is legitimate and all indications point to it being so, this scandal is legal, according to several sites, and Erica may now file a lawsuit because Mendeecees is a well-known personality and reality star who is